I'll start with that end of that question. Yeah, what makes what I do jazz? I think it's because it's rooted in that tradition somewhere. Um, I studied jazz when I was in high school, and then continued that study at in college at UCLA. And then that opened up though immediately that the department I was in was the ethnomusicology department, so it's world music study, and jazz became kind of a specialization within that major. So even at that time, it was never that the jazz tradition was that strict. There was always some broadness, to include other kinds of music. So I think it could be considered jazz, but I'm also okay with it not being considered jazz because there's definitely much more traditional sounding jazz than what I produce, and even um, lately it could be kind of maybe jazz harmony, jazz aesthetics, but the actual swing feel is not really there. So if that defines what jazz is, then that's I don't fit in that category. So I'll leave it up to other people to define it and put it in a genre. But jazz study was definitely in my background, so it's in there somewhere. All I can do is just produce, and all I have done is just produce music that is honest to me and my where I've come from and what I feel and what I love, and um, I've just tried to be the most pure and genuine in my sound and in the musical sounds that surround me. So there's many different influences there, many different genres you could categorize it into, but um, to me, it was realizing that I didn't have to sound like anyone else. I didn't have to imitate anyone else. It was really just trying to find that most pure, honest voice, and then developing the repertoire from there. So, honesty is probably the biggest word that I would use to describe what I do and my sound and what I love to hear in other artists as well.